You think you running, huh? Oh, you running. Yeah, you foul on you. Yeah, you can't mess with your boy. I'm gonna get the 130, and it don't even matter. I'm gonna get the 140. I normally get the 150, but I was laughing at you when you fell. Right. Hey guys, didn't even see y'all right there. All right, so check it out, man. If you want to check out some of the merch, man, this is one of our newest shirts. I'm gonna make it live on the site tonight. I'm just saying, you get the joke, right? If you don't, hey, you know what? I can't even help you. You probably don't even need to be on my channel. But anyway, check it out. All kinds of shirts. Link is in the description. Lockdown University, secure the bag. Rack, I grind hard. She believes she could, so she vegan strong. Eat more chicken. Eat more veggies, not all that stuff, man. We got all that, but that ain't what the video is about today. The video is about this right here. This is what y'all came for. Y'all wanted to know, how did Sharpshooters get a buff, and so did simultaneously anybody that gets defensive stoppers. So Lockdown Defenders and Sharpshooters simultaneously got a buff, and this is how right here, ladies and gentlemen. Defensive stopper is being changed. Now, the reason I'm saying sharpshooters and I'm saying two ways and things like that is because those are the only positions that I know for 100% sure. Sharpshooters, two ways, and what are they? And lockdown defenders. Lockdown University. They get defensive stopper. And defensive stopper has been buffed, so we have been buffed by proxy. And hey, I'm buffed by proxy anyway, baby, so you ain't even got to worry about it. But listen, check this out, man. This is an interesting thing. I'm doing this Lockdown University, but I'm seeing a lot of people that are just pure sharpshooters, pure stretch fives, all that stuff in the community. They blowing up. What's going on? Do people just not respect playing defense and actually doing something that actually has the slightest semblance of difficulty to it, or should I just cheese it out and do like everybody else and just do whatever I think is gonna get me the most views and stuff like that? I don't know what to do, man, because it's like, we started out well, but then like I don't know. It is what it is, man. But anyway, defensive stop is being changed. Your natural position is now what matters, not your position on the team anymore. Additionally, anyone within 3 inches of your height will be affected regardless of their position. Example, a 6'7" players will affect 6'4" through 6'10". Now, this is a good thing, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you had a lot of centers playing the 2 position on the 3s, and they just killing the badges, but they couldn't, their badges weren't being affected by the other way around. So you had a center playing 2 affecting the 2s, but the other 2s that are playing against him, but his badges weren't being affected. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, man. Okay, so first let me tell you why this is a buff. Like I said, lockdown defenders, we get it. And we get this defensive stopper. Defensive stopper is one of our #1 badges. It helps us drop your badges. I don't care about dropping people badges. What it really does that I love, it increases your sphere of influence. What I'm saying, it increases your sphere of influence. But what I'm saying is, let me just give y'all a little illustration. But first, I just want to say this. So check it out. Let me explain what they're saying right here. If I play small forward, I'm going to drop the badges of a... it used to be if I was playing small forward and I got into the game and I was put at shooting guard, I would drop the shooting guard position, the small forward position, and I would drop the point guard position. But now what it's going to be is, if I'm playing small forward, I'm not going to drop the point guard's badges no matter what position they put me at. I am only going to drop the small forward, the shooting guard, the power forward, and then anybody within 3 inches of me. So if you made a 6'9" small forward, you'll drop badges up to 7 feet. So if a center is 7 feet, you can drop his badges. And if you got a guard that's between 6'4", not 6'4", I'm sorry, it's between 6'6" and 6'9" in your actual height, you're gonna drop their badges. And that's just how it is. So if it's a 6'6" point guard on the floor, his badges are done. And if I have if I made him 6'9" and I have a 7-foot center on there, he's done. If I make a 6'10" pure, 7'1", he's done. And then 6'7" and on that, and so forth and so on. And I think this is a great change because it keeps you from cheating the game. It keeps people honest, and it really just, like I said, let's say if I made a 2-way stretch 5, I'm dropping everybody's badges, but the guy that I'm playing against, I'm dropping my position's badges on the court when we're playing the 2s or when we're playing the playing 3s, right? If let's say I'm at the 2 position, I'm dropping him and I'm dropping the point guard. And I'm dropping the other guy too. I'm dropping everybody's badges, but nobody has anything to drop my badges with. So I'm just busting. They can't even contest me, because if I get dead eye, then it's a wrap. So I think it just does make it a little bit more fair. So it's your natural position, it's not where you are on the floor. Also at the same time, like I said, I really don't even care about dropping people's badges. The only thing I care about is sphere of influence. I'm gonna show you what I mean in sphere of influence with this little graphic. Imagine that I'm gonna use arrows here. We're gonna use black arrows to imagine that this is the offensive player right here. That's the defensive player. I'm sorry. That's the defensive player. This is the offensive player right here. That's the offensive player, the little squiggly in the back. All right. All of these are your sphere of influence. This is a normal sphere of influence with no defensive stopper. This is a sphere of influence with bronze defensive stopper. This would be silver. This would be gold. This would be Hall of Fame. It just increases the radius, your effective radius of when you start contesting the shot, where the person can see you. These arrows right here denote the offensive player's vision. So the offensive player has vision right here. This is where he can see you. Where these two overlap, that's where shot contest is created. So if somebody has no dead eye, that's their vision. That's their level of vision. If they had bronze dead eye, that would be their level of vision. If they had silver, that would be it. If gold, that would be it. And you see right here, Hall of Fame. You can't see it? Let me point to it. Hall of Fame is right here underneath his feet, where you can't even see it. So the thing is, you dang near have to have Hall of Fame to challenge somebody that's got Hall of Fame, unless you're standing right in their face, doing a contest. The reason that I do this is because I want you to kind of see visually how defensive stopper works and how it amplifies your sphere of influence. So if you don't have defensive stopper, you gotta nearly be standing right on top of somebody. And if you do have defensive stopper, you can be further and further away and actually get a contest on the person. Now, the reason that I know this is because if a normal person runs out on you, it doesn't matter. You can just drill the shot right in his face. If a lockdown with Hall of Fame defensive stopper runs out on you, he can be in the key and you can be in the corner, and it's a contest. And you like, what? And I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, we were playing Conquer the Court, and what's his name? Is a 2-way. John Wall is a 2-way, and he just kept running out on man. Man could not make a shot with John Wall running out on him. I bet he got Hall of Fame defensive stop. I bet he does, because he had the lockdown. He's a 2-way or whatever. But 2-way superstar, and they amped their badges up anyway. With him and Bradley Beal bearing down on you, you could not make a shot, and it said contested, and they were so far away. So I know they got defensive stopper on some type of stupid level. And if you don't have Hall of Fame type of dead eye to counteract that, you're not hitting the shot. And that's what I'm saying. See, you have almost no vision if you got Hall of Fame dead eye, because it counteracts it that much. So think of it like this. The better your defensive stopper, the further away you can be and still get a contest. And then on dead eye, the closer they can be and not get a contest, because you can't see them yet. Really, it's like awareness in Madden. The more awareness you have, the bigger your sphere of influence before you react. So you can react to things that are further away, the more awareness you have in Madden. It's the same thing here. You can influence that shot more. That's why sometimes you'll have a center and a lockdown will be standing in the paint, not even defending the center. He might be standing in the paint with his back turned, and center trying to dunk, and he'll just miss the dunk. The lockdown won't block the shot, but you'll just straight miss the dunk because he's down there, because that defense, he drops your defensive, he drops your dunk rating so much that it does it. And what the sphere of influence also does is it doesn't just drop your badges. A contest actually drops the ratings. So if I've got a 55 dunk, and I'm going to the rim, and then that lockdown comes up, he might drop that joint down to a 45. You're getting blocked, or you're just gonna blow it. And it's just like that. And the more people around you, the more actual physical, I call it defense. So the more defense you have around you, the more it's gonna drop your ratings. If two people contest your shot at the same time, or two people right there, you got almost no chance of hitting the shot unless you got that Hall of Fame dead eye and you took a shot where they didn't close out quite as well. That's why sometimes the more people around you, you just have less chance of making the shot, because it's just too much defense. It drops your rating so much. And like I said, I just wanted to put this out here because some people actually wanted me to do this diagram. I did it one day on stream and I really couldn't think of a good way to do it or where to fit it in here. But right now, this just shows, like, I think this is a good way to fit it in, and I think that you guys, this is a good representation of why lockdowns affect you so much. Because let's say you got an 86 dribble rating, right? When that lockdown walks up to you, your actual physical rating, as far as what you can do, is still 86, but your ball control is dropped to 76 or lower. He just dropped it. That's why they can just pluck you so easily. That's why sharpshooters can just pluck you so easily, because they drop your ratings with the defensive stopper badge, and just having a total defensive rating. I don't know what the total defensive rating is, but I know that there's one in the game, and it's got to be through the roof for lockdown defenders. That's why when you throw passes, they're in the passing lane, they do everything. They just drop it. If a lockdown is on you, you may just throw the ball away because you just forget your player literally forgets how to play basketball when a lockdown defender has Hall of Fame on you. So the best thing for you to do is just go sit in the corner and just chill and take that lockdown defender away from me. Hey, and I sniped your ass. Stop pulling up on me unless you're playing with me, because I'm tired of you coming out there. Man, this dude named I sniped you, he came out there and he hit every shot, didn't miss a damn thing. I need him on my team. I told y'all to keep them 6'10" lockdown defenders away from me. But anyway, like I said, the old way that it used to work, you used to just drop badges by position. Now you're gonna drop it by position as well as height or whatever. So it doesn't matter what the position is. You're gonna drop it by the position, and then you're gonna drop it by position first, and then after that, regardless of the position, you're gonna drop it by height. I think it's a good thing, because look at it like this. Just look at it like this. And like I said, they also come and clarify lots of questions on this. Okay, so you shouldn't even have to worry about this, but you should already know it. I gave you the thing. Okay, so if you're a 6'7" power forward, you're gonna drop power forward, small forward, and center. So that's still there, and you're also gonna affect anybody within 3 inches. So from 6'4" to 6'10". Boom, that's it. And so that's all you really need to know. But at the same time, like I said, it's a huge buff for us, because we got defensive stopper. Huge buff for sharpshooters, because they have defensive stopper. Imagine the sharpshooter dropping your badges, and imagine the sharpshooter dropping your badges, but he got Hall of Fame dead eye, so you can't do anything to him. That makes perfect sense to me. He can drop your badges. You can't even do nothing with a sharpshooter on you if you got bronze, or if you got low badges, but you can't do anything to him. Imagine my two-way dropping all your badges, but I got silver dead eye. And in my small forwards case, I got gold dead eye, so you can't do nothing to me. Imagine that. That's crazy. That's a huge buff. So I'm harassing everybody, and then there really ain't no player. I'm 6'9" with my small forward. There really aren't too many players other than point guards there not too many players over 7 foot, and I shouldn't be on them anyway. And there are not too many players that are under 6'6". I'm gonna be rocking everybody. We gonna be bothering everybody, and we really need to. Hey, just stay away from me, please. I don't need y'all around me unless you're on my team. Let's do the whole defensive team. Somebody got a point guard, lockdown defender. Let's do that thing, man. Let's see how many games we can win. Let's see if we can run up us a little streak. Anyway, I got to get up out of here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it brought some understanding to this whole thing for you. And like I said, everybody getting buff, but I'm already buff, man. Y'all already see me in the gym, baby. I'm in the gym all the time. I'm even in the gym on the game, man. People out here, they're trying to do a little something, but they can't do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me. Look, I'm so buff, I can't even get on the thing. I am gonna get on the thing. Hey, I'm in the gym on the game. I'm in the gym in real life, baby. But y'all know what it is, man. Hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. Hope that put some clarity on it to you. I'm about to get buff. Hey, look, he about to get buff. I'm about to get buff. We both about to lift these weights, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Till next time. It's your boy Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK People's Champ. Holla! 360 out this mug.